Okay, so welcome back to another video. I didn't get anything at the pickup because this is someone's unit. They sold it. They bought a diesel pusher, so I'm taking this down to the dealership that bought this. It was an RV park, lots of traffic. I was late. I was early for the pickup, but leaving was late because they didn't have the unit ready to go by the time I got there. So left a little later than planned. Now it's after 10 o'clock at night right now, and I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and hunted on the load board every 20-30 minutes. Refresh. This one popped up, nabbed it, and I was getting tired. Still had 4 hours left on my clock. And I was debating, run the 4 hours out or just go home and sleep, just because I was this close to my house. And then all of a sudden the interstate came to a dead stop, and very slowly inched forward, and I saw the exit from my house, and I just, nope, that's it. Going home, let them clean up that mess, whatever it is. I saw a bunch of flashing lights a mile or two up after I got off, when I could see down the freeway. Not dealing with that. Not happening. Gonna go home, sleep in my bed. Either way, this wasn't getting delivered tomorrow, because even if I pushed all of my hours out, by the time I got up, by the time my 10 hours was up and I could get going, yeah, I would have been at the dealership or really close to it. Probably would have made it to it just barely, but then I wouldn't have had time to get back to anywhere else. And they would have been closed by the time I got there anyway, because it would have been probably 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So, knowing that this wasn't going to get delivered till Wednesday anyway, which is going to put me back home Thursday, which is not a problem. Doesn't bother me. Knock out a bunch of maintenance on the streetwalker, and then Friday is my daughter's birthday, so I'll get to spend that here. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in, grab some dinner, and go to bed, and call it a night for tonight. I hear my dog, and get back up and at it. Not even really early, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's sleeping in for me. And we'll get roughly 3 or 4 hours away from delivery tomorrow. So I'll pick this up with you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. While you guys were watching the intro, I went ahead and knocked out my pre-trip. Got my permits ordered for Nevada and Idaho. Yes, I did not have the permits when I came into Idaho, but they were closed, and I did not cross a port of entry. So I went ahead and waited and got them this morning. My daughter just let me out of the yard, and I'm letting the streetwalker warm up a little bit while I sit here and talk to you guys. And we are on our way down to Mesa, Arizona. Upon dropping this one, we will unfortunately be deadheading all the way back, but the rate per mile on this was really great, so it was worth it. And I'll get into all of that with you guys later. For right now, it's time to get on the road. And here we are, Henderson, Nevada. Exactly like I said, just a little under 4 hours away from delivery. So, all's going as planned so far. Got here at 7 o'clock tonight, 7:30. So, as I said, if I had pushed that extra 4 hours last night, I would have got a little bit later start. It would have been almost midnight by the time I got there. So either way, I wouldn't have made delivery today. So, hit the road at 5:30 in the morning, go get this delivered right when they open, and then turn around and zip back home. Now, like I said earlier, the rate per mile on this was really good. $1.48 per mile, which isn't a lot for a big fifth wheel, but when you consider the fact this came off the reload board and not the main board, that's really good. So it was only like 3 hours from my house, something like that. I think maybe just a little over. And then I had to go right back past my house, so I got to spend one more night with the kids, which is good. And then I'll have it delivered Wednesday, excuse me, be home Thursday, do a bunch of work on the streetwalker, and then Friday, ironically, the kids don't have school, so I get to spend the day with the kids on my daughter's birthday, so that's great. And then Saturday, I've got another charity ride going on up in Washington, so that'll be fun. And I'm doing something personal up there that you'll have to check out on the other channel. All in all, this has been a very boring trip. I will say this thing is very heavy. It says dry weight is 15.5, and I don't for a second doubt that. Like, you could tell this was heavy. Anyway, didn't really get a whole lot of driving footage because I've done Highway 93 a few times, and that's pretty much all I did today. I didn't want to just keep redoing the same video clips of driving, so sorry, none of that today. Tomorrow, not going to be a whole lot of driving. Maybe I'll get something, just because I haven't hit this stretch of road at night before, so it could be something new. We'll see. Anyway, that's pretty well going to do it for tonight. Like I said, I'm getting up early. I'll have this delivered right as soon as they open in the morning, and then shooting home, and we'll get some maintenance on the streetwalker, and then we'll drop over to the other channel for other stuff. So that's gonna do it for tonight. I already had my dinner. It's time for me to get to bed, because it's coming up on 9 o'clock, and 5:30 is gonna get here soon. So I will catch you guys at the dealership for drop-off. All right, so I said I'd catch you guys at the dealership. That wasn't really an option, just because of the way they have their drop-off set up. You have to get in and out of there quickly, and then the way out of the drop-off point, you're right into the street, so I didn't really get to get the video for you guys. So now we are here at the Loves on Highway 93, just north of Las Vegas. And we've ran out our 11 hours, so this is where we're sleeping for the night. Roughly a little over 9 hours from home. Taking off around 3 o'clock in the morning, and going to go home. Going to do a lot more maintenance on the streetwalker than I thought I was going to. just shy of due for transmission. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out because my next loop would put me over the suggested mileage for that. So need to get that done. Going to do front and rear differential because I am overdue on those, and transfer case, I know I did it aside from differential, but I can't remember how long ago I did it, so very good chance that's coming up to very close to due. So I'm going to go ahead and knock all the fluids out front to back, and except for the radiator. I'm going to wait another month or two before I do that, just so it's fresh antifreeze right before winter hits. But yeah, all the oils front to back I am doing, and you guys are falling over because this is an absolutely awful tripod. My new one has shipped, I just don't have it. Okay. Technical difficulties. So, as I was saying, my new tripod has shipped, so I should have that probably my next loop home. So that's good. And it's supposed to have a bunch of really neat features, so we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry I didn't get the video at the dealership like I said, but sometimes life, right? Anyway, got some big things coming on the other channel this weekend. Not really that big. Another charity ride, which that is big. It's the same ride I just did, the ride for 22, but it's happening up in Washington State. So yeah, that's kind of big. And then the not so big is the I'm upgrading the Harley a little bit because, well, if you guys follow that other channel, I got my butt spanked by one of the new Indian Challengers, and I gotta fix that. So we're doing that this weekend. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. Took off from home, went to just west of Pendleton, Oregon, picked up a trailer, took it down to Mesa, Arizona, and then because the rate per mile was good and my daughter's birthday being Friday, decided to deadhead back home. My birthday's tomorrow, but I don't really care. I've spent so many of them deployed and field training exercises and whatnot, that's whatever, but I've missed a lot of my daughters because of the same reasons. So really happy that I get to actually make it home for this one. All right, that's gonna do it here. As always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.